5 things you guys should know about Chime Credit Builder Card. But first, make sure you smash that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe, because this is some free content I'm providing for you, right? I'm trying to help you out, right? You help me help you, right? It's a win-win situation, right? Let's get into this. My eye is swollen. It was worse than this earlier. I didn't even want to film. I don't know, I got like allergic reaction. You guys can kind of see that on my skin. Then it was going on to up here. Look at this. All around there. Some type of allergic reaction, but that's not going to stop me. I actually wanted to record this information earlier, but due to my eye, it was real swollen. My eye was real heavy. It's still swollen now, but it was worse than it was right now. You know, it was way worse than it was. But today's video, we're going to be talking about Chime Credit Builder Card and 5 things you guys need to know about Chime Credit Builder Card. I've had Chime for about 5 years, 6 years, so I can speak on this. I'm going to be giving you guys the best tips and stuff that you guys should know when it comes to Chime. But first, if you just happen to come across this video and you were thinking about signing up with Chime, today is the perfect opportunity for you to sign up with Chime, because guess what? I teamed up with Chime and I said, what can I do to the beautiful people that watch me? They said, well, we could give them money. So if you want $75 just for signing up with Chime, you have to use my link. That link is in the description. Very simple, but I'm going to actually get into a little bit of tips and stuff like that where you can actually get your money a little bit faster. You get the $75 just for signing up, but as I mentioned, you have to use my link. I will actually prove to Chime that you actually watch my videos. That's all you got to do. And if this content actually brings you joy, brings you happiness, brings you some type of comfort, like this video. And I know, how did I say it? My eye is puffy. This weather out here, it's crazy, like in my eye. But let's get right to this. But hold on, let me grab my old cards, right? I had Chime, as I mentioned, I had Chime for years now, like years. Done tons of videos for Chime, on Chime, if you guys want to watch that content as well. And we're going to be talking about the credit builder card. Now, 5 things you guys need to know is number 1, let me just show you guys the card. Before we talk about it, I'm going to show you guys the card, then we're going to talk about it. So this was the first. Get this in. You guys can see this was actually the first Chime Credit Builder Card. It's actually a green. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's like a silvery green. You guys can see that, right? The first Chime Credit Builder Card. And then if you have 40 transactions, I don't know if this is still going on. You guys might want to check into that. But if you got 40 transactions, I did a lot of tips on that as well, you'll receive this card, which is the metal shiny card. So you actually have 2 options here. Now when you first sign up, let's say you just signed up with Chime right now, most likely you'll be receiving this card right here, and it will be an updated card. So this is, like I said, this is my older card. This is inactive right now because I transitioned over, you know, I mean, this is 5 years in the making. So this is the first card you receive, is green. They do have a debit card as well, and that debit card is actually white. But I got a lot of videos regarding that as well. But we're talking about the Chime Credit Builder Card. Just to recap, if you do 40 transactions, you will receive this Chime metal card. But if you're just starting out, you will be receiving this metal card. Not a metal card, I'm sorry. It's just like a plain plastic card. Now let's get into the 5 things you guys should know about Chime Credit Builder Card. But first, make sure you smash that thumbs up button and don't forget to subscribe, because this is some free content I'm providing for you, right? I'm trying to help you out, right? You help me help you, right? It's a win-win situation, right? Let's get into this. All right, we're gonna start with number 5. And just as quick as you guys just signed up, you guys should already know there's no interest fees, there's no sign-up fees, there's no APR fees, there's no interest. So you avoided all of that just by signing up, right? You know, traditional banks, you will see, you know, I mean, some banks, there's monthly charges for their credit services, debit card services. They may charge you monthly, interest fees on top of that. And so typical bank, you will have annual fees and the traditional fees. With Chime, as you guys just seen when you signed up, you don't have any fees. So there's no fees with Chime. It's easy, very simple, very easy to use. That's tip number 5. So that's the 5th thing you guys should know. There's no interest fees or annual fees, meaning you don't have to pay monthly, you don't have to pay weekly for their services. It's free. It's free monthly services. You don't have to pay. You know, some traditional banks, you actually have to pay monthly. So your money, you're basically paying them to hold your money. Some traditional banks, you gotta pay them to hold your money. Crazy, right? So with Chime, you don't have to worry about that. Download Chime and don't forget to use my link because you're gonna get $75 just for doing it. Number 4, piggybacks off number 5 because number 5, there's no interest fees, no annual fees, anything like that. And as you guys see when you just signed up, there's no credit checks, right? You got a credit card with no credit checks, right? And they avoid this because it's a secured credit card. Some banks still run that credit check. Now, a traditional bank, go get a credit card. The first thing they're gonna say, or the first thing they're gonna talk about is your credit. Some traditional banks, you either gotta have 600 or higher, 650 or higher. Now, if you're in the process of building that credit, I understand it can be very tough because you don't have credit. So like, how can I have a 650 if I'm just now building my credit? So that's why Chime is a perfect way to build your credit. Also, there's no fees as we talked about, no annual fees as we talked about, no credit checks as we talked about. So it seems so far a win-win situation. And make sure you use my link if you're new to the channel because that's $75 just for you. I'm trying to give you guys the best information and tips as far as, you know, living, you know, creating out wealth as well. Number 3, piggybacks off number 5 and 4. As you guys know, there's no annual deposit. As I mentioned before, traditional banks, they may even charge you, let alone to hold your money. They're going to charge you to sign up. Then they're going to charge you annually just to hold your money or just to spend their money. You know what I mean? So like, it's a win-win for that bank. But with Chime, you don't have to worry about that. They're not going to say you need $250 to start, you need $500 to start, you need $100 to start. They're not basing anything off your credit. They're treating you just like a normal US citizen, just like a normal human being. They're going to treat you. So you don't have to worry about the annual fees, interest fees, all the fees. Thrown out the window. You don't have to worry about that. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my eye is itching right now. I told you guys in the beginning of the video is if it's something with the pollen, something in the air, but my eyes swelled up. It was just real heavy this morning, so I couldn't really record. If you guys got a remedy, drop the comments below. What could I put on my eye? Or it's like a rash. It's not my eye, but as you guys can see, it's like a rash, like right up there. Boom, so, but under my eye right there. So I was afraid, I'm not gonna lie, I was afraid that I was actually going to wake up with my eye big and puffy. So I was like, you know what I mean, I was trying to avoid that. So I was very afraid. Guys, let's go into the second thing you guys should know about Chime's credit builder card. Now with Chime's credit builder card, you can automate any payment. That way you're not gonna be late. A lot of people are asking me in my other video I done with Chime, can you automate payments? Can you still treat this like a normal credit card? Yes, you can. Now let me clarify this. It is a secured card. Now a secured card is basically you're using your own money. So let's say you got $100, you deposit that $100 in your account, then you have that money to spend. That money will then be reported to the credit bureaus at the end of the month. So that's basically how credit cards work, and that's how Chime's credit card work. Now I've done this video as well, it's all on my channel. If you guys want to see that video as well, I broke that down and the best tips you guys can actually use for the Chime credit builder card. Now before we get into this, number 1 thing you should know with Chime, I do want to let you guys know I'm still doing that giveaway at the end of the month, which I'm doing every single month. It's my way to get back to you guys because you guys made it to the end of the video. I appreciate you guys 110%. I appreciate you guys. So if you guys want to go over to my channel, you'll see a playlist that says giveaway. All you guys gotta do is click that video and simple instructions, but make sure you like this video and make sure you are subscribed, guys. Now here's the number 1 thing you guys should know about Chime's credit builder card. You out there, you can increase your credit score by 30 points each month with Chime credit builder card. And if you need a download link, use my link in the description. They're basically gonna give you $75. You use their services, you build your credit. It's very, very simple. It's a win-win situation, right? It's a win-win situation. But yeah, you can actually increase 30 points. I got all of these tips on my channel. If you guys had questions like, well, how do I do it? It's very, very simple, guys. But you guys gotta go to my channel. I got tons of tips on Chime Credit Builder. But if you guys got any questions regarding Chime's Credit Builder card, drop those questions below. I am here to, Chime is actually going to be answering those questions as well. So if you guys got questions, feel free to drop those questions below. thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe, because this is some free content I'm providing for you, right? I'm trying to help you out, right? You help me help you, right? It's a win-win situation, right? Let's get into this.